Hi everyone, we are back with the fourth and final week of Junicorn. I realized that by the time I post this, it will no longer be June, it'll be a full week into July, but better late than never, I guess. Anyways, starting off with the first prompt, we have Bridge the Gap. I wanted to do a sort of dynamic pose with this one, with the jumping, as I really hadn't done much of a jumping pose with the unicorns this time around, and I really wanted to incorporate that. I did struggle a little bit, as you can probably see with that rider in the front, just kind of trying to get that pose correct with the rider and the mount. I probably should have used a reference, but too late now. That leads into our second piece for the week, where we bring back all three of the riders together. This prompt was Lose the Map. It was a lot of fun just doing a silly little scene of a very windy plane and some maybe not so thrilled unicorns and riders getting a face full of wind. It was a little difficult to get all 6 characters, I guess 7 technically if you include the cat, into one picture frame. I probably should have done the characters a little smaller than I did, but I like to make my characters big and in the middle of the frame. After that, we move on to the next prompt, which was Take Revenge. I wasn't really sure what to do with this one at first because doing dark and scary scenes is not really my thing that much. Definitely this prompt list has been pushing me on that end, but I decided to do an interesting sort of view from the perspective of the little shadow creature things. After that, we moved into the next prompt, which was Make a Friend. This one was pretty fun as I kind of figured out where the shadow creatures were coming from, which is these poor little jackalopes with the mystery dark crystal things on their horns, which are in fact creating the shadow creatures. Any more than that, I have not figured out with this story yet. After that, we move into the last prompt for the week and Junicorn as a whole. This one was Light a Fire, and so I decided to put all of my characters just kind of gather around the bonfire, throwing those weird smoky crystal things into the flames. And as I look at it now, I realize that the one jackalope that's being kind of cradled looks a little unwell, but don't worry, no jackalopes were harmed in the making of this set. Anyways, thank you all for joining me on this journey through Junicorn and for putting up with the lateness of all of these videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good June, have a good July, and have a good day. Bye!